Hey everybody, Colonel Dracus here again with another battle report over at my friend Steve's place, playing on his new table he got. So let's go over his list. Let's start over here in the building. What do you got?
Alright, right here in the top we have just your standard Devastators. They all have heavy bolters. Down here at the bottom you have your Predator, autocannon, and then two side sponsons of heavy bolters. And of course I'm proxying a Hellbrute for a Dreadnought. We're doing twin link las cannons and missile launcher.
Okay, and what you got over here?
Over here again we have a twin link las cannon and a missile launcher on a Dreadnought. Just your basic Rhino with a Storm Bolter. And then over here in the corner I have all of my reserves. Drop pod, no upgrades. 9 TAC Marines with a Librarian inside the Rhino here. 10 TAC Marines inside the drop pod. And then of course proxying Deathwing Knights for those guys. We have 8 Deathwing Knights along with, of course, proxying Belial.
Okay, so that way the Deathwing Knights don't scatter, right?
Exactly.
Alright, so that's it for his list. We'll go over mine here in a second. So tonight I am playing with Chaos Space Marines. I wanted to see how they do against the new Dark Angels. So over here on the left we've got the Demon Prince, wings, power armor, and black mace, and he is Demon of Tzeentch. We've got 20 zombies, Rhino with Dirge Caster, and 5 Plague Marines with 2 plasmas. We have a Forge Fiend with 2 Ectoplasma cannons, and we've got 5 Terminators, Mark and Nurgle, mostly axes and mace, with Mark of Nurgle, and Typhus is with them. And then in reserve over here we've got 2 more units of 20 zombies. So zombies, and then Helldrake with Bale Flamer. And then those are just the Plague Marines that are in the Rhino. So we're playing 1500 points. The mission is the Scouring. And let's see, we've got the Vanguard deployment. So let's go ahead. I'm going to try to steal the initiative. Let's see what happens. Got a 1. Opposite. Alright, so let's go ahead and start turn 1. Alright, guys, so the end of top of 1. He dropped his Deathwing Knights over here on the side, as well as his drop pod with the plasma gun. And the Knights just ran an inch. The attacks with the plasma gun went ahead and all rapid fired into the Demon Prince and killed him. Then everything else just kind of moved out behind cover. The Dreadnoughts shot at the Rhino and blew it up. The Devastators and the Predator shot at the Terminators. Didn't do anything. And the Rhino just went ahead and moved out from behind the pipes over here. And that's it. So on to bottom. Alright guys, so at the end of turn 1, moved over. The Forge Fiend went ahead and fired into the Knights. He got hot once. The other shot went ahead and hit 4, did 4 wounds, and only killed 1. The zombies got all uptight, went for brains, and ended up tying the combat over there. But we were able to whittle down the Tactical Marines with shooting from the Terminators as well as from the Plague Marines. That was about it for that turn. Not too exciting on this end. So on to top of turn 2. Alright, so at the end of top of 2, shifted around a little bit. The Rhino moved and immobilized itself, so it's down a whole point. The all the heavy bolters and las cannons and missiles and everything shot into the Terminators and killed 2. The Deathwing Knights went ahead and charged the Plague Marines and wiped them out. And then the fight continues with the zombies, and the zombies killed 3 and didn't take any losses. So the Dark Angels stuck around. So on to bottom of turn 2. Alright, so the bottom of turn 2, we had both sets of zombies come in. One came over here heading towards that objective. The other one all the way on the other side heading on the other objective. The Forge Fiend moved over, used his Demon Forged rule, shot at the Deathwing Knights, killed a couple. Typhus went ahead and used his Plague Wind, killed a couple there too, and Belial took a wound. Typhus charged in, released the Destroyer Hive, only killed one, and didn't take any wounds in return. He did try to challenge, and he refused, so Belial sat out. And then over here, with the zombies, the Zombie Sergeant won his challenge, and on the chart, he ended up getting an additional wound. So we've got a 2-wound Zombie Sergeant running around. And I lost 1 zombie in return. So it was a tie combat. And that was pretty much it. The Terminators moved over and ran. And it's pretty uneventful. So on to guys. It's the end of top of 3. Zombie fight continues over here. We each lost 1, so it just continues on. The fight over here with Typhus. Belial went ahead and accepted the challenge. He did 2 wounds to Typhus, and Typhus went ahead, did 1 wound to him, activated his force weapon, and killed him. So Typhus now has +1 attack. The Heavy Bolters and the Predator all shot at the Terminators, didn't do anything. The Dreadnoughts went ahead and shot at the Forge Fiend, put 2 hull points on it, and it is immobilized and lost a gun. And the Rhino tried to repair itself but failed. So that's it for top of 3. On to bottom of 3. Alright guys, so at the bottom of turn 3, the zombie combat continues. I killed 1, he killed 1. It was a tie. The fight with Typhus. Typhus challenged. He accepted with his sergeant. And he went and used his smite mode on his Deathwing Knight and killed Typhus. And consolidated over into the building 6 inches. His plan right now is to try to deny the 2-point objective I have with the zombies and get line breaker to give a 3-point difference. My Terminators moved up, attempted to charge the Predator and failed. The Helldrake came in, vector struck the Rhino, wrecked it, everybody disembarked, then he flamed them and did 10 wounds to the 10 guys, killing his Librarian. He's got 1 Marine left who's running away. And that's about it. So on to top of turn 4. Alright, so the end of top of 4. The zombies are finally successful. And they consolidated 3 inches towards the objective. The Deathwing Knights moved up. And they are now contesting the objective over here. The Devastator Squad and... yeah, just the Devastator Squad shot at the Terminators. Nothing. The Predator and the Dreadnoughts shot at the Helldrake and nothing. The last surviving member of this tactical squad went ahead and moved and ran, and he is now on a 3-point objective. So he, I believe, is winning now. So let's see what happens at the bottom of turn 4. Alright, end of turn 4. The zombies moved over, claiming that 1-point objective. These zombies moved up and charged the Deathwing Knights. And evidently Deathwing Knights cannot take out zombies. So I challenged, he accepted. He did not kill my zombie sergeant. And he did kill 2 other zombies, though, with his normal knights. But he also lost 2 from the zombies. So, go zombies. The Terminators ran up and blew up the Predator. The Helldrake flew off the table, vector struck the last Marine in that squad, so he's no longer on the objective. And these zombies just stayed there. So that's it for turn 4. On to turn 5. Did you want to roll for Night Fight? Alright, let's see if it's Night Fight. And it's a 4. So I believe that is Night Fight. So on to... Alright, so at the end of top of 5, this dread over here went ahead and shot at the Mauler Fiend, or the Forge Fiend. Didn't do anything. The other dread shot and killed a Terminator. The heavy bolters went and shot and killed 3 of the zombies over here. The pod shot and killed 1. And the combat over here, he killed my sergeant in the challenge. And that was it. So on to bottom of 5. To the end of 5. Zombies went ahead and moved into the terrain. These zombies ended up losing 1, but they finished off the night and consolidated it back. The Forge Fiend did not fix itself. Heldrake came in, killed 3 of the Devastators. The Terminators moved up, shot, and tried to charge the Devastators, but failed. And that was it. So we're going to go ahead and roll and see if we continue to turn 6. Can we roll, bud? And a 3. So we do continue to 6. Alright, so we'll come back to you at the... Alright, so at the top of the 6, we just decided to go ahead and call it. Quick overview of the battlefield. Zombies on an objective. Zombies on an objective. Forge Fiend still alive. Heldrake on an objective. Terminators doing nothing really. They do get Linebreaker. He's got his Devastators there. He's got his 2 dreads. And then more zombies over here. So we counted up the points. And final score is 10-2. So thank you very much for the game, bud. Let's go ahead and get a handshake here. Thank you much. And thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.